Hey buds, it's Cheshire Wolf, and today we're playing My Friend is a Raven. This game is a couple years old, and it's kind of a short... I don't even know if it's like really horror, or if it's just kind of a weird, eerie, story-based game, but this came on my radar because it's from the makers of a new game, My Beautiful Paper Smile, which I have not played, but I've considered playing because it looks pretty cool. So I'm going to play this one, see if I like it, and maybe I'll end up playing that one. From the ground of the earth, humanity was conceived, and into the soil the ill spirit shall return. Okay. I don't know what that means. Why are you creaking in my ears? Oh, Lutum, I fear the city will soon fall. I lament, for I have cherished this home. One last time I shall look upon these walls before I speak to the raven. I must find some food to coax him to me. Use A and D to move and the mouse to interact with. Okay, so the art style is so cool. It's like a kind of a drawn animated style. I recall many occasions when my friends and I would sit and visit all night long. What happy memories we made. And it's about this weird plague doctor kind of looking dude. I like this. This is very cool. Oh, so I need to figure out some sort of time to change this to. Interesting. Oh. Let's go in here. I love the art style so much. I love games that don't have a super traditional art style, you know? It's very interesting. A small vat of ink. Before the newspaper stopped printing, some articles described people poisoning each other using this. Weird. So there's some sort of weird kind of post-apocalyptic or ongoing apocalyptic thing going on, I guess. Oh. What's in here? I got a needle. Hover over the corner of your screen to view inventory. Okay. Fascinating. Anything else? It's overflowed and so filthy that I doubt anyone would use it. I don't know why I think this guy talks in like a British accent, but it has been some time since the water lines worked. It just feels right, you know? I don't know, this is just such a better art style for me than like photorealistic games. I love stylized games so much, so cool. If there was anything left inside, it would be very unsafe to consume. Everything in the kitchen spoiled instantly. Interesting. I thought this rat trap to be unusable, but I believe it may still function properly. Okay, so I set a rat trap, a large pile of feathers. I'm quite unsure how the birds got inside to leave such a mess. Okay, are those pills? Can I get those? The shelves are completely barren. Okay, so nothing in there. Interesting. What was that? A small piece of paper that reads, "In the face of the noon shadows, you rejected my plea. How I do hope you haven't forgotten." What does that mean? The raven may come if I show myself atop the balcony. Okay. Can I show myself atop the balcony then? There is not a single creature in sight, yet I must speak to the raven. I must have something in my apartment that I could use to attract him. Okay. Well, let me poke out. So the whole city is, like, abandoned. There's gotta be some sort of weird nuclear war thing going on, right? That's kind of the vibes I'm getting. Ah, a rat. Dead rat added to inventory. Great, great. Will the raven like a dead rat? What a beautiful vista. Okay. Yeah, and I still don't know about what time I would need, because I haven't seen anything for that. Pouch of seeds. Would the raven like some seeds? What is this? How greatly I wish my family could visit me during this time. So that's locked. When I speak to the raven, he may demand that I give him the rat. I can use the ink and needle to poison the rodent. Why would you? I thought that the raven was your friend. Wait, what is this game called? Isn't it called like My Friend the Raven or something? Or I Knew a Raven? What is this game called? How have I forgotten? I guess I will go poison the raven. That doesn't seem nice, but I don't know. Oh, there it is. That sure is a raven. Good day, dear raven. Good day, sir. I could not help myself noticing a delicacy in your hand. May I ask what a lone soul could be doing, perched upon a building, holding a bag of seeds? These seeds belong to you now, good raven. Take them, and in return I wish to speak to you of your destructive manner. I accept your offer with vigor, but I'd hardly consider myself destructive. I do not view you with the authority to tell such lies. Your kind have descended upon the earth and spread a mortal plague among its people. So it's like some sort of virus or something spread by the ravens. Kind of like a Black Death, but instead of rats, it's ravens. You have left our homes barren and our cities in ruin. Not a single person lives to share my grief. Poor little man. I could grieve with you. I could comfort you. I could be your friend and sit upon your shoulder when you become torn, but only if you have a gift to give to a sympathetic raven. Indeed, dear raven. I have something that might interest you. I'm surprised at your change in heart. I mean, I don't want to poison it, but I will gladly take your gift. Does it fit your exquisite taste? Quite closely, but I find it slightly bitter. That's the poison. Still, I thank you for the gift. You are very welcome, dear raven. I believe we may find some common ground upon our past. I feel you truly have changed, friend. Oh. Dear raven, is something amiss? Human, what have you done? Why, raven, I do not know what you speak of. I thought you had changed. Ah, God, I don't feel good about this. You're nothing but an actor, just like the rest of your kind. I would think a plague like this would make a man more sympathetic, yet still you have no hesitancy to bring a creature down to the soil of the earth. The world will soon be yours, but I refuse to give you the pleasure of watching me perish. That's sad. I wish I could have just given it... Maybe if I didn't poison the rat and I had gone out there without the poison, there would be a different ending. Maybe. I feel like there could be a different ending. You unlocked the aggressive ending. 4 of 4? There's 4 endings? Okay. I gotta figure out what the other endings are. Still haven't figured out anything about this clock. I don't know. Oh. Oh, I set it to 12? Oh, what is this? Sir, I am sickened and in need of aid. Will you spare the time to help an ill soul? If you are sickened, be gone. I want nothing to do with your pathetic plea. Save yourself the effort of disrupting a human. Okay. Interesting. So the raven came to us for help and we didn't offer it help. Oh, but I have the seeds this time. I didn't get the rat, but I have the seeds. And I got that weird flashback. Good day, dear raven. Good day, sir. Okay, so I'll skip the dialogue that we've already seen. Take them, and in return I wish to speak to you of our past meeting. We didn't get this before. I accept your offer with vigor, but I wouldn't consider there much to discuss. I asked you for aid, and you rejected me. Indeed, and I have no words to describe my regret. The only reason you regret anything is because of the punishment I have brought upon you. Truly, Raven, I have learned the error of my ways. I wish only to plead for your forgiveness. Why should I grant you anything more than dirt? You left me ill, and in the same way I shall leave you. Ooh. Interesting. So this is kind of like revenge on one person. But also kind of on the whole species, right? Okay, but is that the end? Oh. Oh. Died of the plague. Yep, Raven left us alone and sick. Just like we left the Raven. Unforgiven, the passive ending. Ending 3 or 4. I'm like going backwards. Okay, interesting. My next thought is, what if I give this Raven the seeds without getting that flashback? This game is just so cool. I just love the art style. I love that there's like the different endings and just the kind of the storyline. It's really cool because there's so much unsaid and so much like kind of world building that's implied. I don't know. It's really interesting. It makes me want to learn more about this world. I could be your friend and sit upon your shoulder when you become torn, but only if you have a gift to give to a sympathetic raven. I have no gift other than your seeds. Pathetic. Even now you have no heart to help another being. Do you truly pity yourself as the last human alive? You should be happy you'll never encounter another man like yourself. I have no tolerance for your antagonism, Raven. Do you believe that will give you dominance over me? I have power over you, human, in masses that you cannot fathom. Look at your city. I will do the same to you. Please, Raven, I must know why you have chosen such a path as this. If you do not know by now, your blindness will serve you a deserving platter. Oof. Interesting. Oh. Extinction. The bad ending. Ending 1. Okay, so 2. I gotta get 2. Okay, so this then is really interesting because, like, they're both kind of, like, at fault, right? Because this dude, none of this would have happened if not for him, right? He's kind of the person who set this in motion. But also the Raven taking revenge isn't, like, I mean, blaming a whole species for the actions of one, but it is kind of a metaphor for how humans have messed up the world, right? Maybe? Okay, so now I have the dead rat. I'm not going to poison it. And I have the seeds. So this might be the good ending, because then I do have the gift for it. Okay, so same dialogue up to this point. I can sit upon your shoulder if you have a gift to give to a sympathetic raven. Indeed, dear raven. I have something that might interest you. I am surprised at your change in heart, but I shall gladly take your gift. We may discover some similarities between ourselves. I find it possible. You've even grown a sort of beak since last I saw you. You could be one of us, lad. I hope we might resolve what differences we have. I believe we shall, for I will be your friend, and keep you from crumbling into the soil of the earth. I thank you. Let us go. There is so much to show you, my friend. Oh, that's so nice. That's so nice. Oh, I'm glad I got that ending last. That was so nice. Even after all this, there's still, like, friendship and companionship and, like, reconciliation to be found. Oh, and he turned into a raven. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. That was so cool. Friends, the good ending. I loved that. That was so good. That was a really cool game, and if you want to check it out yourself, it is free and the link will be in the description. I loved that game. I love the art style. I love the different endings. That was just fantastic. Loved it. And it definitely makes me interested in the other game from this developer, My Beautiful Paper Smile. So let me know if you're interested in that. I don't know a lot about it, but it looks interesting. So I might be checking that out. We'll see. So thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please consider giving a like, comment, or maybe even subscribing to my channel because it does my little heart so good. And until next time, why don't you know, if you live in an area where it's safe to do so, why don't you leave out some seeds or some food for the birds? Because I'm sure they'd appreciate it. See you then. Ching!